This is a rugby story that every fan should know, and I'll never tire telling it again, so here goes. Romania did become the lineal world title holders of rugby in 1984. And they beat a team who had just come off of Five Nations where they'd been Grand Slam champions. That team was Scotland. So Scotland had been Grand Slam champs, a great side. They went off touring to Bucharest. And they lost. Excuse me. And they lost to a Romanian team, which might feel surprising. And it is, but it's also not as surprising as it may seem, because in the 1980s, the kind of dictator of the time loved rugby. And actually the kind of branches of service, so like fire, police, these kind of things were essentially, that's where the rugby players went, so they could train full time as bodyguards for the dictator. Now, these are all stories I've heard told to me by people, and I find them fascinating. But they got to train full time, so they were sort of professional athletes. And actually, it made for a really strong Romanian team throughout the 80s. And whilst I do not wish to see a dictatorship come back in Romania, I would love to see them come back to those days where one day they again hold the lineal world title. They did only hold it for one match. They lost it to France, and France took it off them. But actually that then led to Argentina winning it. It was their first time. So there's all sorts of lovely stories, and these are connected. So those Romanian players from 1984 are connected to the current lineal world champions, and they're connected to those who won it in 1871. And I love it.